worthwhile to get to the bottom of the calorie counts of hot sauce, let me tell you how exciting it's going to be to understand in detail your own finances. We all want things out of life, and I think probably one of the main things that we want is some amount of stability, and that is very difficult to achieve unless you have a good understanding of your financial situation. How do you budget for a life change? How do you budget around a mistake you made? But Rocket Money isn't just about helping you understand your finances, it's also about helping you control them. Once you've connected your bank accounts, it will identify all of your regular subscriptions, and it will show them to you and how much they cost you, and they will also help you easily cancel them. To save more and spend less, you can join the over 5 million people currently using Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/HankGreen or click the link in the description to get started for free. And now, we continue our detective work. Now, what we have not yet gotten to is why there are 17 calories and why that reads as so bizarre to me. Because, of course, I've never seen a 7 at the end of a calorie count. It's always either a 5 or a 0. Now, I'm not trying to get this hot sauce company in trouble. What I'm actually
Go to quest.
interested in seeing how the FDA figures out how many calories are in something.
Yeah, something's definitely off here. Look at all that spooky smoke around the ley line deposit over there. Could that be where the monsters are coming from? Looks like the Millelith have set up camp to deal with this. There's soldiers and fortifications everywhere. Yeah, let's fight side by side with the Millelith and send those monsters packing, just like old times. Then, we can focus on what to do about that weird deposit.
Okay.
Halt, you two. There's danger up ahead. I'll have to ask you to turn back.
Weirdly, the new VA is uncannily similar, yet distinct.
No, wait. I think I recognize you. Are you Sergeant Traveler?
Sergeant? What the heck? Have you been doing night shift in the Millelith while Paimon's asleep?
Since when am I son sergeant?
I am Feng Jin, leader of this Millelith platoon. Staff Officer Su Ding has mentioned you before and had nothing but praise for your extraordinary talents. Our reports also list you as an honorary knight in the Knights of Favonius, granted captain-level authority in times of crisis. Therefore, it seems only appropriate to address you as Sergeant.
Well, and I was never given that title.
But now that introductions are out of the way, let's get back to business. Please, come with me. We should meet with Lady Yuheng.
Wait, Keqing's here too? Huh. This situation must be more complicated than we thought. So much for solving this with one quick fight.
Lady Yuheng, as you predicted, the Traveler and her second-in-command are here to see you.
Your second in command.
Good work, Feng Jin. It's been a while, you two. I see you're still chasing danger. The news has barely gone out, and here you are, first at the front line as ever. Let me start by giving you a brief background of the situation.
Is Keqing having any way?
For many years, this ley line deposit has been very stable. However, for reasons we've not yet determined, it recently became unusually active, which has led to an alarming surge in monster attacks. Worse still, eliminating the monsters seems to have no effect. The ley line disturbance remains, and anyone who comes into contact with it is transported to a strange domain. This is the first time we've seen this sort of anomaly.
Yikes! That's really weird. So, somehow, this ley line deposit is turned into a sort of teleport waypoint? And shouldn't you guys be calling from our backup? There's no way a camp this size can withstand an otherworldly invasion.
Please don't worry, Paimon. Our defenses are as stable as can be, and all units are elite officers who have served in the Guili Plains. With their experience, each one of them is easily worth 100 troops. Still, the longer this garrison stays up, the more costly it will be. If we don't find the source of the ley line disturbance soon, we run the risk of depleted resources and troop fatigue. Military action should be taken with precision and prudence. Every attack has to count. A passive defense is always a losing strategy.
That makes a lot of sense. Sitting around and waiting for the enemy to attack sounds like it would really suck.
Yes, which is why Yelan has taken a team to infiltrate and investigate the domain. They should be back in a few hours with the intel we need.
Sorry.
Why'd you have to sneak up on us like that, Yelan?
You're back early. I'm guessing things didn't go according to plan.
Well, that explains why the ley line deposit is bright red. There was one just like it back then, too. Big and red and plump. Huh, like a juicy apple ripe for the picking. You're starting to lose Paimon a little.
And the bad news, Yelan? Give it to us straight. So to summarize, we have two options. The first is to strengthen our defenses, keep fending off the monster attacks, and hope the disturbance dies down in due course. Option 2 is to send the Traveler inside the domain with a team of troops to eliminate the disturbance at the source. Understood. I'll prepare for both courses of action. I'll need to contact Ningguang and request additional funding for our defenses. At the same time, I'll reach out to the Kaiyang to discuss manpower. We need to get our troops on rotation as soon as possible.
Hey, isn't this the part where you're supposed to tell us to get out there and give them what for?
Sorry, but peacekeeping in Liyue is a duty that belongs to the Millelith and the Qixing. It's my role as commander to keep my officers from taking on unnecessary risks. Plus, I don't want you taking this on all by yourself. For reasons both professional and personal. So if you don't want to get involved, I won't force you. I'll simply treat this like a long-term training exercise for the Millelith, with several platoons working in rotation to eliminate each wave of monsters. Meanwhile, I'll have scouts keep up the intelligence-gathering work inside the domain. Once we understand it sufficiently well, we can put a strike team together to head in and neutralize the threat. Of course, if you do wish to participate, you'll have my full support and the entire garrison at your disposal. And once the leyline disturbance has been brought under control, I will review your record and compensate you accordingly.
How for reasonable, professional, and personal.
Paimon too! Whichever way you cut it, we can't sit this one out. We're allies of Liyue. We're the best adventurer duo around, and we're friends of Keqing and Yelan. Plus, we don't need to worry about being shortchanged. Keqing and Yelan will definitely make it worth their time.
That looks like determination to me. I like what I see. Alright, here's how we're going to do this. Yelan, tell your team to prepare for another trip into the domain. This time with the Traveler joining them.
Sure. This is my A team. Actually. Summer Conquest. Of the Felt. Okay, let's go like... Kitchen, officially. And
Armed and ready.
something like that. Happens. Electro attack. Yes. Yes.
Keep your eyes peeled and your blades ready. Be aware of your surroundings at all times, and look out for one another. Remember, whenever the situation takes a turn for the worse, It never hurts to retreat and regroup. Don't go pushing yourselves too hard, all right? With that said, I await your triumphant return.
Yeah! We'll be back with good news for the both of you!
Oh. I thought like I could just... That's animation. Mm-hmm. 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 Hmm. Oh. Hmm. $86 shop. More days, 7 hours. Yeah, well. $90. I was really advised against getting Shenhe. Sword. Within 12 seconds after an elemental skill is used, attack is increased by 24%. Which is fine. What about the other weapon? I'll damage bonus. Good for one particular person, but nobody else. Okay, for
Relax.
I guess.
I once considered keeping some
There's no
pets
such
in my
thing as
office,
pure
but
freedom in this
soon gave
world.
up on the idea.
Even the wind
It's
cannot
just
go
not
on
right
forever.
to keep small animals where they won't be able to see the sun.
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Sister. Okay. Nice. Hmm.
Rev the engines!
Nice. Maybe like this. Scafia would be better, I think. Like this. Great.
Off to the freezer!
Голубчик.
Quick, fall, the wind rises. Behold! How lovely.
loves being antagonistic.
Rises.
Just ignore him when he's mouthing off. Don't let him get under your skin.
I dare you to release me and say that to my face!
Speed of light.
Don't blink!
On again. Too slow.
If you ever see any stickers on my back, do me a favor and take them off. Malazines like to play pranks sometimes. A word of advice, don't break the law. Is there anything else? Yeah, seriously. Don't break the law.
Because there's a bunch of weird things, like crumble cookies and pizzas that have more calories if you eat 2 halves than if you eat 1 whole. But we have determined that this definitely either has fewer than 17
This domain is messed up. No wonder even Yelan found it dicey. Which major historical battle do you think is being reenacted here? Feels like one where most soldiers would be way out of their depths. Ah, hopefully not. Surely not right. Please tell Paimon you're exaggerating.
Ah, you're back.
Sure is, but it was really, really scary in there.
Incredible. You did very well to brave all of that and still emerge victorious. Good work. Which means you've weakened the monsters as well. Now any rank-and-file soldiers can comfortably fend them off.
Why do you sound weirdly excited about this? Don't go getting too bloodthirsty.
Oh, one other thing. We received a response from Yujing Terrace. Both the Tianxuan and the Kaiyang have agreed to establish a long-term partnership with the Traveler. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we may even be able to turn this ley line disturbance to our advantage. Moving forward, you'll have the full support of this garrison. While the disturbance remains active, the Millelith will take care of any monsters that escape from the domain, using the opportunity to hone their combat skills. You, of course, are free to enter the domain if you so wish.
Oh, that's a big weight off our shoulders. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, ley lines are pretty fascinating things, aren't they? If only there was a way to grab them and shake all the secrets out. Or, who knows? Maybe one day we'll run into some smart cookie who hands us a big thick book called Everything You Always Wanted to Know About Ley Lines.
Or not. Mm-hmm. 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 Pyro has advantage. Not him. Like that.
Rise with the sun!
Faster! Stronger! Yeah. Let's... Suffer the wrath of Eastling!
Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Incinerate! Burn it down! Bring it!
On my mark, get to work! You two! Time to end...
Wrath from the sky!
Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then let's go for one. No, not you. You and you.
Boba, get them!
Drop your weapons!
Off we go! Huh? Everybody stand back! Stop right there! You asked for it! You're toast!
Into the shadows. Evil lurks.
Oh. Okay, well. In that case. Oh. That's not the thing that I want. Maybe this one then. For energy recharge. No, it's HP percent. Is maybe useful for someone. Oh. So far. Not sure. Definitely not. Still need something. Get the something somewhere over there. There. Okay. No. Oh.
Out of the frying pan.
Final warning! Let's light it up! Teamwork is true!
Nice and spicy.
Yeah! Let's light it up! Drop your weapons! Justice will prevail!
Race you.
I'm going in!
Out of the frying pan into the fire.
Loaded.
I see. So this. Okay, well done. Well done.
Whirling, shower me with praise! A dash of frosting! Gotcha! Game's up! Fun's over! Time to shine! At first, the flavor! My apologies! Call me Santo Art! Surrender!
10% of mastery. That's actually quite good. That is not. Oh, I just realized I have the team that doesn't need friendship. Oh, this team exists. Great.
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra. Try and stop me!
I have a couple of glorious 5-star weapons. And a bunch of nothing. Let's hope for a 5-star sword. Hello. Really, you again? Four stars are fine. Wolf's gravestone would be great. Not sure about the 5-star swords though. Alright. So I'm tired here in Zenless. There's like I could go for more stars in the, you know, the 3 bosses mode, but I don't want to bother. So that's going to be it for this stream. Good luck, have fun, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.